Namaste, everyone. Welcome to today's yoga session. Let's all start today's session by sitting comfortably on a mat, either in Sukhasana or Vajrasana. As we start, let's bring our awareness within ourselves, gently closing our eyes and observing our natural breath. Making a resolve for today's session to make sure that our awareness is completely within ourselves, with the changes and the movements in the body, along with the breathing, avoiding all the distractions externally. Whenever you're ready, let's bring our hands joined together at heart center, keeping your eyes closed. Let's chant a long Omkara as we exhale 3 times, followed by the starting prayer. Let's all take a deep breath. Inhale. Inhale. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let's take our hands at the back, left hand holding the right wrist. Slightly lean back to inhale. And as you exhale, bend forward to pay our respects to the divine and all the yoga masters have given us this precious knowledge. As you inhale, slowly come back up to the center. Release your hands. Let's rub our palms to generate some warmth. Rub, 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 rub. And once it's warm, let's cup it over our eyes, massage it over our facial muscles and neck muscles. With a few blinks looking at our palm, let's open our eyes. With this, we are ready to start today's session. Let's all stand up on the mat and get ready for some warm-up practices. Whenever you're ready, let's start. Bring your hands forward at the shoulder level in front of you, join together. As you inhale, bring your hands together. As you exhale, extend your palm outwards. Let's do the other way around. As you bring it together, exhale, and as you inhale, extend your hands outward. This opens up your lungs and helps alleviate breathing. Inhale as you extend your hands outward. Exhale as you bring them together. Now, with full awareness with your breathing and action, let's continue to do this practice. Feel your lungs and chest extending forward as you're breathing with your hands outward. Gradually slow down the practice. Relax your hands. Let's crisscross our fingers and turn our palm away from us. Stretch them forward at shoulder level in front of you. As you exhale, bring your hands forward. As you inhale, bring them to your heart center. Exhale, forward. Inhale, back to your heart center. Exhale, inhale, exhale, and inhale. Now, let's do the same slantly at an angle. Let's do a count of 2 more. Inhale as you bring it back to the heart center. Exhale as you extend it upward. Now let's do the same, all above, on top of the head. This time, let's stand on the tip of our toes. Now, as you're doing this practice, make sure that you're aware of your breathing that is rhythmic to your practice, as well as the stretch of your muscles, right from the tip of your fingers, your wrists, your elbows, your shoulder joints, your chest and your waist, all along until the tip of your toes. Now let's retain this position for a count of 10. As you extend your hand up, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and relax your hands. Let's go for some neck rotation as well. Make sure that your eyes are open while you do this practice to make sure you have balance. Turn your neck all the way to the left. And as you go upward, backward, you can feel your neck pulling backward. Inhale. Turn your neck all the way to the right and downward where your chin touches your chest. Exhale. This forms one rotation. Inhale as you turn your neck all the way up. Exhale as you bring your chin touching your chest. Let's do 5 in each direction. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now reverse. Now as you're doing this practice, observe the pull all along your neck muscles. Become aware. Bring your attention to the stretch of your neck muscles. Inhale as your neck is upwards. You look upwards. Exhale as your chin touches your chest. One more round. Gradually slow down the practice and come back to the center. Next, let's move to some shoulder rotation. Bring your fingers on top of your shoulder. And as you inhale, lift your elbows all the way up, outward. Inhale as you do this. Exhale as you touch your elbows in front of you to form one rotation. Let's do 5 in each direction. 2, 3. Open up your chest while your elbows are apart. And exhale as your elbows are touching each other. Reverse the direction. Lift your elbows all the way as high as you can. And bring your attention to any changes around your shoulder joints. One more. Excellent. Now gradually relax your hands. Take few moments to observe any changes around your shoulder joints. Next, let's move to some hip rotation practice. Place your hands on your hips. Make sure that there's 1 feet distance between your feet. As you inhale, bring your hips all the way forward. As you exhale, bring it backward, forming 1 rotation. Let's do 5 in each direction. 2, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Now reverse. Inhale and exhale. 3, bring your attention and awareness to any changes around your hip joint as you're doing this practice. 1 more. Gradually slow down the practice. Come back to the center. Relax your hands. Let's go for some waist twisting practice. Let's bring our hands at the chest level where fingers are facing each other. Make sure that there's 1 feet distance between your feet. As you inhale, extend your arm all the way at the back where you're twisting your waist without moving your feet. As you exhale, bring 1 hand back to the chest and do the same on the left side. Do this at your own pace where your action is rhythmic to your breathing. Inhale and exhale, make it rhythmic to your breathing. And while you're doing this practice, bring your attention to any changes in your shoulder joints, your chest, the twisting action in your waist, your upper back, your lower back. Be aware of the changes and try to go a little deeper than your previous time as you're doing this practice. Gradually slow down. Bring your hands to the center at the chest. Relax your hands. Take few moments to observe any changes around your abdominal region or your waist, your back. Next, let's go for some knee rotation. Place your hands on your knees. As you inhale, extend them outward. As you exhale, straighten your knees at the back, bringing them forward. Continue this practice 5 in each direction. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Reverse. Become aware of any changes around your knees. Bring your attention to your knee joints. Inhale while the knees are upward. Exhale when you bring them together. Gradually slow down the practice. Relax your hands. Come back to the center. Excellent. Now, wherever we are, let's go 1 round, walking on the tip of our toes. Make sure you don't trip over anything. Let's be careful. Let's walk on the tip of our toes. 1 round, wherever we are. Let's come back to the mat. And once we reach the mat, start walking backwards. Let's be cautious about the things around us. Bring your attention to the tip of your toes. You can see that your tip of your toes are taking the weight of your body and help you balance. Excellent. Now, whenever you're ready, as you're back to the mat, let's do the same, walking on the heels, only on our heels. Make a nice big round. Bring your attention to your heels. Once you reach the mat, let's start walking backwards. Be careful about the things around you. Once you're back to the mat, observe any changes around your heels. Excellent. Now let's go for 2 rounds of Surya Namaskara. Let's start with a prayer, paying our respects and gratitude to Sun, the Lord of Sun, who bestows us with light, energy, food, and much more, knowledge and much more. Hiranmayena patrena satyasyapi hitam mukham tatvam pusha pavruno satyadharmaya drishtaye. Om Mitraya Namaha. Let's come to the forward part of our mat. Hands joined at the heart center. Inhale, stretch your arms all the way up. Look up towards the tip of your fingers. Slightly lean backward from the bottom of your spine. Exhale, bend forward. Try to touch your toes without bending your knees. Bend from the bottom of your spine. Inhale. Put your left leg back and place your right foot between your hands. Look forward. Exhale. Both legs back. Turn yourself into a slant plank like a slide in the playground. Inhale, lower your knees. Exhale, touch your chest and your chin without touching your pelvic region to the mat. Inhale, straighten your elbows and arch your back like King Cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, lift your pelvic region high up like a mountain. Look towards the tip of your toes. Inhale, bring your right foot back between your hands. Left leg remains back. Exhale, bring both feet together, bend forward. Try to touch your toes, bending from the bottom of your spine without bending your knees. Inhale, stretch all your hands all the way up. Slightly lean backwards from the bottom of your spine. Look towards the tip of your fingers. Exhale, come back to Namaskara Sthiti. Let's do the same. On the left side this time. Om Ravaye Namaha. Inhale, stretch your hands all the way up. Slightly lean backwards from the bottom of your spine. Look towards the tip of your fingers. Exhale, bend forward. Try to touch your toes without bending your knees from the bottom of your spine. Inhale, This time, right leg should go back. The left foot remains between your hands, all aligned in the same line. Exhale. Both the legs back, turn yourself into a slant plank. Inhale, knees touch the mat. Exhale, chest and chin touch the mat. Without the pelvic region remains raised. Inhale, straighten your elbows and arch your back. Exhale, lift your pelvic region high up like a mountain. Look at the tip of your toes. Inhale, bring your left foot between both of your hands. Right leg remains back. Exhale, bring both feet together, bend forward. Try to touch your toes, bending from the bottom of your spine. Inhale, slowly raise your hands all the way up. Slightly lean backwards from the bottom of your spine. Look towards the tip of your fingers. Exhale, hands back to Namaskara Sthiti. This forms 2 rounds of Surya Namaskara. When we do 12 rounds, it forms 1 set. We can do as many sets as our body allows us to on daily basis. Next, let's move on to the next asana, Ardha Kati Chakrasana. Let's start by raising our right hand sideways. At the shoulder level, flip your palm to face upwards. Inhale, raise your hands all the way up where your biceps are touching your ears. Pull them upward as though someone is pulling from the top. Now, whenever you're ready, exhale, laterally bend towards your left, creating a stretching effect on the right side. Normal breathing. As we stay in this position, with normal breathing, observe the stretch all along from the tip of your fingers, your wrist, elbows, shoulders, chest, until your tip of your toes. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, lower your hands at the shoulder level. Flip your palm to face downward. You might feel a slight tingling sensation from the stretch. That's completely okay. Let's do the same on the left side. Extend your arm sideways at shoulder, left arm sideways at shoulder level. Flip your palm to face upward. Inhale, raise your hand all the way up where your biceps are touching your ears. Exhale, bend laterally towards your right side, creating a stretching effect on your left. Normal breathing. And bring your attention to your wrist, elbows, your shoulder joints. You can observe the stretch around your chest, your waist. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, lower your left arm at shoulder level. Flip your palm to face downward. Relax. Take few moments to observe any changes on your left side too. Next, let's move on to the next asana. For those who have slip disc or high blood pressure or heart condition, can skip this practice. Let's start by spreading our legs 2 to 3 feet apart. As you inhale, raise your hands at shoulder level, both the hands, sideways. As you exhale, bend forward from the bottom of your spine. Your right hand touches your left foot and your left hand goes up all the way straight. Slightly twist your neck to see upwards. Stay there, normal breathing. Observe any changes from your left hand, your left shoulder, your back, your abdomen, your right shoulder. Now inhale, slowly twist your neck, come back to the center, and then raise your upper body back to the center. Exhale, lower your hands, and bring your feet back together. Now take few moments to observe any changes around your shoulder joints, your lower back, your core muscles, your neck. Let's do the same on the other side. Spread your legs about 2 to 3 feet apart. Let's inhale and stretch our arms sideways at shoulder level. As you exhale, bend forward from the bottom of your spine. Then your left hand touches your right foot and your right hand goes all the way straight up. Twist your neck slightly to see upwards. Your tip of your fingers, tip of your right fingers. Normal breathing. Now observe any changes on your right hand, shoulders, your chest, your core muscles, your upper back and lower back, your knees. Bring your attention to all the changes in your body. Now inhale, twist your neck to come back to normal, and slowly bring your upper body back to the center, straight up. Exhale, lower your hands and bring your feet together. Now take few moments to observe any changes around your neck, your shoulders, your back. Excellent. Now let's go for some sitting practices. Whenever you're ready, let's start the practice. Lock your toes together so they are in place, where your right toe is holding the left toe. And as you exhale, twist your waist all the way to the right, placing your hands right. Bhuna Manasana, we are paying like our respects to Mother Earth. Try to touch your forehead to your mat. Inhale as you come back. Do the same on the other side. Exhale as you go down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go down. Let's continue the practice for another 5, 2, 3. Bring your attention to the twisting action around your waist. Now, gradually slow down the practice. Come back to the center. Let's go to the next practice. Bend both of your knees. where your feet are facing each other. Use your crisscross fingers to pull your heels closer to your body. Make sure your back is straight. Use your crisscross fingers to wrap it around your feet and sit straight. Whenever you're ready, let's start flapping our knees. Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Flap, flap, flap. You can feel a stretch around your pelvic joints. This is an excellent practice to strengthen the back and the reproductive organs. Relaxes the back after a long sitting day. Gradually slow down the practice. Relax and release your hands and straighten both of your legs. Make sure that there's 1 feet distance between your feet. Whenever you're ready, let's go for some ankle rotations. As you inhale, stretch your ankles all the way to the right. Stretch them forward. Observe the pulling effect. Stretching. Exhale, turn it all the way to the left and back towards yourself, making 1 rotation. Let's do 5 in each direction. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax, just wriggle your ankles. Next, let's stretch our legs about 2 to 3 feet apart. Crisscross your fingers and join them together in front of you. Bring them forward in front of you. As you inhale, slightly lean backward. As you exhale, draw a nice big circle between your legs. Inhale as you go back. Exhale as you draw the circle in front of you. Inhale and exhale. With every exhalation, try to go a little forward. Now reverse the direction. Excellent. Now gradually slow down this practice. Relax your hands and bring your feet back together. Just wriggle your feet, relax your hands. Next, let's go to the next practice. With those with heart condition, please pay caution to this and listen to your body. Let's start the practice by bending our left knee and bring your heels as close to the body as possible. As you inhale, stretch your right arms, open up your chest, lift your hands all the way high up, and from the bottom of your spine, whenever you're ready, exhale and bend towards your right leg. Where your forehead is trying to touch your knee, right knee. Normal breathing. If you can hold your right toe. You can do this as much as your body allows you to. You can feel the stretch in the hamstrings, your thighs, your lower back. Inhale, slowly come back to the center, raise your hands all the way up. Exhale, lower your hands sideways. Relax your hands and straighten your left leg. Let's do the same on the other side. Let's bend our right knee. Bring your heels as close to the body as possible. As you inhale, stretch your arms sideways, open up your chest. Lift your hands all the way higher. And from the bottom of your spine, bend towards your left leg on where you're trying to touch your toe with your hands and your forehead is towards your knees. Normal breathing. You can also feel a stretch in your thighs, your hamstrings, your lower back. Inhale, raise your hands higher, all the way. Exhale, bring them sideways at the shoulder level and relax. Straighten your right leg. Excellent. Next, let's move on to some supine practices. Let's all come to the mat where our back is resting on the mat. Whenever you're ready, inhale and lift your right leg perpendicular to the mat. Exhale, bring them back to the mat and let's alternate with both the legs. Inhale, lift your right leg perpendicular to the mat. Exhale, bring them down. 2 with the other leg. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax and observe any changes around your lower back. This helps reduce calories around the waist, strengthens the core muscles. Next, lock your toes, right toe with the left toe so they are in place if it helps you. Whenever you're ready, inhale and lift both of your legs slantly around 30 to 45-degree angle. Exhale, bring them back to the mat. Let's continue this practice for a count of 10 and retain the position at the 10th count. 2, 3, inhale as your legs are lifted. Exhale as you bring it down to the mat. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now let's retain this position for a count of 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax it back to the mat. Now take few moments to observe any changes around your lower back, your pelvic joints, your core muscles. Excellent. Next, let's move on to the next practice. Let's bend our right knee and lift our left leg slantly at an angle. Now let's alternate by bending the left knee and lifting the right leg slantly at an angle. When you alternate, it is like a biking action with a nice rotation. Let's do a rotation of both the legs like we are biking. Bend one knee while you're straightening the other leg. One leg is straight and the other leg is bent. Now reverse the direction. Gradually slow down the practice and relax back on the mat. Now let's move on to the next asana, Setu Bandhasana, or the bridge pose. For those with hernia, sciatica, slip disc, recent abdominal surgeries, or pregnancy can stay out of this practice. Let's start by bending both the knees, bringing our heels as close to the body as possible. Hands firmly on the mat. Whenever you're ready, lift your abdominal, your chest region as high up as you can. Normal breathing. Now bring your attention to any changes around your feet. Bring your attention to your knees, your lower back, your upper back, any changes around your shoulders, your chest, your abdominal region. Normal breathing. Now exhale, lower your back to the mat. Straighten your left leg and right leg. Take few moments to observe any changes. Next, let's move on to the next practice, Pavana Muktasana. For those with sciatica, slip disc, hernia, can skip this practice. Let's bend both the knees. Use your hands to wrap around your knees and pull your knees as close to the chest as possible. Wrap your hands around your knees to pull your knees as close to the chest as possible. Whenever you're ready, inhale, lift your head away from the mat and try to touch your forehead to your knees. Normal breathing. Observe any changes around your neck, your shoulders, your lower back. Exhale. Gradually place your head back to the mat. Head and shoulders both back to the mat. Release your hands and straighten both the legs. Now spread out your legs and your hands to take up some space on the mat. Let's move into the next guided deep relaxation session. You may want to remove your watch, your spectacle, your hairband, your bangles towards the side if it helps you to relax. You can keep your accessories aside. Let's all close our eyes and mentally imagine a 3D image of our body where we are able to scan and become aware right from the tip of our toes until the tip of our head by closing our eyes. A mental image in our eyes. Let's all bring our attention to the tip of our toes. Gently make slight movements in the tip of your toes to observe its presence while your eyes are closed. Let's become aware by moving a little bit of our toes. Relax your toes. Gently wriggle your heels to make sure they are in their best relaxed state. And relax your heel. Relax your ankles. Slowly move your attention to your knees. Gently tighten both the knee joints. Tighten. Tighten it a little more. Tighten it. And relax. Completely let go of any tightness around your knees. Gently move your attention up towards your pelvic region. Slowly try to pull your pelvic region muscles up inward towards your abdomen. Pull them inward towards your abdomen. Pull them a little more inward and relax. The lower part of the body being completely relaxed. Next, let's move our attention to our back. Observe your lower back and your upper back rested on the mat. Bring your attention towards your abdomen. Observe your abdomen moving up and down, rhythmic to your breathing pattern. Relax all your abdominal muscles. Gently shift your awareness to your chest. Observe your chest expanding and contracting, rhythmic to your breathing pattern. Shift your awareness gently towards your shoulders. Wriggle your shoulders to make sure they are in the best relaxed state. Relax your shoulder joints. Now slowly move your attention to your elbow. Relax your elbow joints. Relax your wrist joints. Make very slight movements in the tip of your fingers to observe its presence. Very small movements in the tip of your fingers. Relax your fingers. Slowly move your awareness to your neck. Relax all the muscles in your neck. As the middle part of our body is completely in a rested state, slowly shift your awareness to your head region. Let go of any tightness around your forehead. Completely relax your forehead, your eyebrows. Relax your eyelids. Let go of any tightness around your chin and your cheeks. Relax your tongue and your entire mouth region. Observe the air going in and out through your nostrils. Relax your ears. While your complete body is in a rested state, let's add some healing by chanting a long ah followed by oo and the ma sounds to experience those sound vibrations throughout the lower, middle, and the head region of the body. Let's take a deep breath. And as we exhale, chant a long ah, oo, and the ma sound. Ah. Raise your right hand all the way at the back. Gently move to the right side of your body. Relax on the right side of your body with both of your knees bent. Bend both your knees and lie down on the right side of your body. Whenever you're ready, with the help of your left elbow, slowly sit down on the mat. You can keep your eyes closed if you wish so. Hope you all had a good, relaxing session. Let's go to the next practice of pranayama, breathing practices. Let's start with a Kapalabhati Kriya for those with heart condition, high blood pressure, or hernia, recent abdominal surgeries can skip this practice. Let's adopt the chin mudra, bending the index and the thumb together while the other 3 fingers are out. This is a fast rhythmic exhalation where you can feel your abdomen going inward in a fast rhythmic manner. Let's start the practice and do it for a count of 40. You can also use your other hand to feel your abdomen going inward with every fast rhythmic exhalation. Let's start the practice by forcefully exhaling. Make sure that your face is completely calm without any stress while you're doing this. Let's start. This increases the prana shakti in the body or the life force and has amazing benefits in the body. Let's move on to the next practice if you're ready. Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama. Let's adopt the Nasika Mudra. By bending the index and the middle fingers inward, the other 3 fingers are out. Let's start by closing the left nostril. Exhale completely through the left close. Let's close the right nostril with the thumb. Exhale completely from the left nostril. Inhale through the left. Close the left nostril with the ring finger. Exhale through the right. Inhale through your right. Fill your chest and abdomen. Close your right nostril again from your thumb. Exhale through the left. This forms one round. Let's do one more round of Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama. Inhale through your left. Fill your abdomen and chest with air. Now close your left nostril with the ring finger. Exhale through your right. Empty your chest and abdomen. Inhale through your right nostril. Close your right nostril with the thumb. Exhale through your left. Please practice Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama on daily basis at least for 5 minutes to bring amazing mental and physical wellness in your life when it is done consistently. It balances the Ida and the Pingala nadis that are the energy flows that are in the body. It reduces inflammation, brings great mental clarity, concentration, memory power. It regularizes the blood pressure, and it does many things. And it has no limitations on age. Right from a young age until the old age, everyone can practice Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama. Let's bring our hands to our heart center. Eyes closed. As we exhale, Let's chant a long Omkara followed by the ending prayer as we have come towards the end of today's session. Take a deep breath. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Let's take our hands at the back, left hand holding the right wrist. Slightly lean back to inhale. And as you exhale, bend forward to pay our gratitude to the divine and gratitude to the yoga masters who have given us this precious knowledge. Thank you. Thank you. As you inhale, come back to the center. Release your hands. Let's rub our palms to generate some warmth. Rub, 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 rub. And once it's warm, cup it over your eyes, massage it over your facial muscles and neck muscles. With a few blinks looking at your palm, let's open our eyes. With this, we have come towards the end of today's session. Please practice whatever we did in this session on daily basis for the best mental and physical well-being, to bring out the best within ourselves and also to the others around us. Hope you all have a wonderful week ahead. Namaste. See you next week.